It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Bah. Now let's see. We've been having mad technical difficulties. But dang, I don't even know. Okay, so can we hear each other?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Now, are we in sync? Is the next question.
Yeah, so far. You won't be able to tell because we're on here, but it might be different on the gram.
Hey, hopefully it's ooh, he almost caught that. But I think we good for right now. We gonna rock with this. So now that we both in sync for some. Let me check my mic, ladies and gentlemen. We're back for another episode of Go Rise Talk. And when I tell you technical issues have been a bitch, boy, this is it's crazy. When you trying to get content off and you trying to make things happen, but the people don't tell you about this. They tell you about the now. How did he? I got I got I got money on Rico. I got money on Rico for an anytime touchdown. But we'll get to all of that. But we here, we in sync, and we gonna get it popping. This is episode 2. It's a long journey for Go Raj Talk and all the viewers and me and Cuzzo, and we're gonna make this thing happen. So we got some money talk going on today. I'm gonna be talking about AI and how y'all can use it with y'all parlays, because I know that's a heavy topic. It's trending right now with the parlays and all that. The memes is rolling, but I want to dive into Cuzzo's piece today because it's a lot of people out here that just turn a blind eye to a lot of the information that you're gonna be providing on this here podcast, B. But we're gonna educate these people, or rather, you are, because you my Yoda, you my Yoda, Cuzzo. So when it come to all that stuff, Cuzzo be putting me on, and he gonna put y'all on. So Cuzzo, I'm gonna let you talk that talk, and I'm gonna do the money talk when you finish.
Man, you just put me on the spot, man.
I did.
You put me
We can switch it up. I mean,
on.
is it
Nah, that's cool. I
we
thought you
good?
had a question to just, ease me in. You just said, hey, brother,
Hey,
go in there, examples.
because
And so, okay.
I,
Um,
I was gonna say I was gonna
yeah.
say I'm just treating it how we usually do it. I just conversation based, but as time goes on with the transitions will get easier. So might be.
I love it. I
Because I'm
love
about to drop these gems on y'all, yeah? Like
it.
please pay attention to what this man about to say.
Okay, so I understand everybody's traditionally celebrates New Year's uh, on the 1st or the 31st. And they believe that the first is actually the New Year. Um, we never question this ideology of why do you celebrate or why do you cultivate certain manifestations or certain things you want to come into your life, certain things you want to achieve. Um, your time here. Um, Nobody answered the question. Like, it's cold outside. If you look around in nature, nothing's alive. Everything, the leaves aren't on. The grass ain't green. It look like damn near brown.
Right, right, right.
Like you got dirt out there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's alive outside. There's not a lot of animals outside. Stuff
About
like
to
that.
say the bears be hibernating.
hibernation season, man.
Yeah,
Nature tells you that. So how are we pouring out a certain type of vibe and energy to say, hey, it's a new year, new me type, or I want to start some type of resolution? They always have us start in the winter. Nobody's thought that. And so I just always question that. And then one day I just came across some information and it blew my mind to think that back in 1528, we adopted this Roman calendar, these two Roman goddesses that, I mean, gods, not goddesses, my bad, but we don't know back then,
we wasn't
we
there.
got that trans crap from that Roman
Yeah,
Greek.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But anyway, um, but 1528, those January, February, those months were added to. Somebody was like, "Yeah, we want January, February." Okay, these are going to be the 2 months. And it's like, oh, okay. So I can go in even deeper from that aspect. Um, you know, you got to look at the wording of things too. Like, D, the decimal. What is decimal? That's 10, right? Oct. Oct is 8, right? November 9, Nova 9, stuff like that. So it's like we even missing that aspect.
Right,
You
right.
know, you break down the numerical aspect of the word, it doesn't add up to 12. It's wild. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just interesting to see. And um, I know a lot of motherfuckers probably ain't.
They not with it. They not with it, Cuzzo. They
Week,
not with it.
you know what I'm saying? They probably, but big ups to those, you know what I'm saying? Just this is traditionally, but I'm just teaching you where this traditional came from.
Facts.
This is not a tradition that we all came up from or something like that. Like, this is not a tradition your family sat down and came up with. And I feel like at a certain time we should all get back to that. We can create our own holidays, celebrate whenever things that we want
Get
as a
away from
family.
the paganism.
You got, you know, what I'm saying? You gotta get, create our own. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Forward thinking is, as we spoke about first episode. Like, this goes back to that. Like,
Yeah,
you know, just researching stuff. It doesn't take time to question and research stuff because when you start answering questions, the answer will find you. The more and more you ask yourself, when you ponder on it, you know what I'm saying? But I just believe in the springtime, that's when life begins. New life, everything new beginning, everything's brand new. And that's the time you want to cultivate any type of manifestation, resolutions. And then life is starting, and all the animals blooming, the flowers blooming, and the animals coming back, nature's blooming. It gets a little
right.
warmer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I believe in. April Fools is, we don't call it April Fools for a reason. They don't tell you that.
They don't.
It's April Fools for a
They
reason.
don't.
You
That's
know,
a bar, Cuzzo. They missed that. That's a bar.
they don't say April 1st is April Fools. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a bar.
I was like, damn, why they call it April Fools, man? Why they keep calling it that? Like, is that a metaphor? Is that a bar? Is that like
See, see,
bar? You know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
know none of this stuff neither until Cuzzo put me on, and then I started doing my own research, looking into stuff, and then he was pouring into me some more, and it's like, yo, this is wild. Like, this is not what this is. This is what this is. You know what I'm saying? The reality of it, not what they've been teaching us, but the true meaning behind certain things. And yeah, that's what Cuzzo here for. That's what he here for, to really bring this truth out and to let y'all know, put y'all on game like he put me on game.
Yeah, man. Each one teach one, man.
Facts.
We're on this shit together. So.
Facts. And that's the whole thing with Garage Talk, man. This is a journey for all of us. Like, yeah, Cuzzo and I, we using the platform, to get this information out, or what we feel needs to be put out. But this stuff we talk about all the time, man, all the time. And it's like at some point we gotta utilize this stuff, man. We on IG all the time, the social media. Like,
Right.
let's get up here and talk about something.
Right. Right.
Let's get up here and talk about something, man. See if it catch fire.
Yeah, man. So, but personally, in my personal life, that's when I start like cultivating, certain things I want to transpire in my life so far. For the past couple of years, it's worked out for me personally,
Yeah,
a couple other people. So,
yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah.
just continue to keep growing, man. Keep rocking with it, sticking to it. See where it leads you. At the end of the day. And I'll even break down some tactics that I use, whiteboards, stuff like that. How to write it down. It's like 369 techniques, stuff like that. It's all different types, man. Yeah, man.
So it's a bunch of stuff out there, man. There's a bunch of stuff out there.
Yeah,
But yeah, we want to know what works for you, so we can just
I mean, whatever
replicate the
avenue,
system.
I'm saying? Oh, please share. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's we just lay the system out, and we just gonna replicate. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's like having a trading strategy, which I'll get into later. But
you're a guru, bro. I'm
hey,
following your lead, man.
and that and that's what it is. You got the information on that sector, on that piece of knowledge, and everybody else just fall in line, man. Ain't no reason to reinvent the wheel at all. You know what I'm saying? If it's working, okay, just put the practice in. Boy, that's now that we could do a whole segment on that, just putting the practice in.
Right.
Practice, bro. We talking about practice, yes. We talking about practice. But yeah, 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 yeah. You got more to add to it, or
Um,
I think
I think that's pretty good.
yeah, yeah,
I have
yeah.
further on.
I was about to say we don't hit them too heavy.
Yeah,
It
keep
should be going over niggas' heads. Like, what that nigga say? What that nigga said? What, April Fools? Man, y'all gonna have to run that back, man. Y'all gonna have to run that piece back for the April Fools piece. But really, y'all really gotta pay attention, man. Pay attention. All this information is right here in front of you. It's right here, and that's another piece that Cuzzo put me on to, man. It's like all that information is right there. You gotta seek it, but at the same time, you gotta have people like Cuzzo that'll inform you about the stuff because you don't know, especially the way that we've grown up in society mechanisms and uh the way that our families are structured and the things that they've learned. You know what I'm saying? They've been instilled with certain things that would seem foreign to the truth, but they don't know. You know what I'm saying? But now in this modern day era, you got the internet, you got AI, all this technology. You about to learn you something, but it's cool because that's what Cuzzo here for. he he gonna break it down. He gonna teach you what it is, and we're gonna learn and grow. Because I learn from this man every day. Every day I'm learning something, man. Cuzzo said he hit me with a DM. Hey, peep this. I'm like, no, 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 cuz no, they did. That's how I be. That's how I be. But yeah, Cuzzo's the Yoda. You might have to change your IG handle, man. Yoda B.
Oh man. Mm. Yeah.
Hey, as this thing blows up, man, you gonna have more
Oh,
people.
bro.
They gonna be hitting the DMs like, yo, what? Hey, what is this? How do I manifest this? Hey, man, you about to be that dude, man. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do a live
We
one. Like
You said what?
maybe I'll talk about one and do a live version, like how it works, and like
Yeah,
talk like go step by step with it.
yeah.
So,
Cause of that's
some things happen
that's
that sometimes things take months. It's all about alignment.
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
the time they tell you, oh, work hard, hard, grind. I mean, yeah, but, you can align yourself, man.
Alignment. Man, I don't even want to get too deep in that.
You want to attract, you know.
I don't
It's
even want to
another.
get too deep. Cuzzo told me some stuff was gonna line months back, and then down the line, bro, this shit just tat 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 like dominoes. So yeah, when I tell you, listen to what this man gotta say, y'all better take notes when he talking. Take notes. But we're gonna go ahead and segue. Appreciate that input, Day Cuzzo, for sure.
Yeah, man. We gonna do it, and we gonna celebrate a new year,
We're
bro. We
gonna
gonna
we're gonna
uh,
do it
go
the right
garage
way.
New Year.
The
You know?
right way. Yeah, yeah. Most definitely. So we gonna segue into this money talk because that's what I'm here for. The money talk. So I got a couple pieces I want to drop on y'all. So we're gonna talk a little bit about trading, of course, because that's what I do. You can check the IG Cofield Investments. I'll drop that below. Um, Actually, I just dropped 3 posts last night about different trades that I took,
Yeah, I seen.
different setups, and we cashing out, we getting to the bread.
I
Like
seen.
literally, the challenge is $100 from January 1st to 1 million. We're doing 10% a day, sometimes a little more, depending on how the market give me. But we've been doing pretty well here as of late. Got a solid strategy, but I'll save the whole strategy piece for another time. But we definitely talking trading today, just to get y'all feet wet with the trading. We're gonna talk about the app Albert. If you don't have the app Albert, I need you to get that
Hey, you
now.
put me on that thing, clutch, bro.
I need you to get Albert
Clutch,
now. And
clutch.
then we're gonna segue from Albert, and we're gonna talk about how y'all can use AI to get this money in the sports betting. Cause I know all y'all niggas watching the games and all. It's Sunday. I got the game on now. Cause I got the game on over there. But it's ways that you can monetize it. So take a sip of my drink real quick. So with the trading piece, so I'm not a traditional trader. I did started with stock options back in 2020. Then I transitioned to small segue into Forex, did a little bit of dabbling with that. But then I found my home with binary options. So binary options is as simple as you think the price is going to go up or you think the prices are going to go down in a certain amount of time. That's it. There's no need to complicate it. It's strategy, of course, that goes into it. But to break it down into layman terms, you see a price, you give it a certain amount of time. Me, I like the 1 minute time frame. So all of the trades that I take is 1 minute. So I see something, I think it's either gonna go up or down, and excuse me, and I place the trade for 1 minute. And then 1 minute, the trade is over. Whether I get my money or I lose my money. It's as simple as that. And specifically, the broker that I use is called Pocket Options. Now you can go on YouTube and it's 1,001 people that claim that they pocket option gurus and all that. You listen to who you want to. That's you, that's your money, but I do what I do. Like I said, I just did three. I put up 3 posts on my trading profile last night. Not necessarily focused on the monetary gain, but each post is a different setup, and it's showing, okay, this is what I saw. These are my levels, and what I mean by levels is where price has already been. But I don't want to get too deep into that. But trading is very simple. It just takes some time to learn. Now, I tell people all the time, you have a job. You didn't just walk onto that job and start working. You might have done that physically, but you still had to learn the task and the things that need to be done for you to fully get the potential out of the job.
Yeah.
Same thing with trading. You're gonna take some L's. You are. That's that you gotta have the skin in the game. You gotta learn what not to do. And people don't they can't conceptualize the fact that you can learn over here at your job, but you can't learn over here for yourself. Like you gotta make it make sense. People saying, "Oh, I ain't got money for this. I ain't got money for that." Okay, you hop on the charts for a good hour. You can make a paycheck. You could really make a paycheck in an hour or less if you got the right strategy. You got to be patient and all that good stuff. And like I said, I'll have a whole piece to where I break down my trading style, how I do things. But y'all can go to Cofield Investments. And though for those who are on the live now, we're on my Cofield Investments page right now. And y'all can check the post and what I'm saying, look and see. And Pocket Options also has a social trading. So for people who don't really have the time to trade, really time to get on the charts, you can set up a copy trade to where you can copy other traders. You ain't got to be in front of the computer, you know what I'm saying, or your phone or whatever. Because I like to trade off my phone and my iPad most of the time. But that's another aspect to it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's passive income to all the other individuals, that aren't physically on the charts. But that's a small tidbit on binary and trading. But if y'all want to get into it or y'all got some questions, just hit me with the DM. So we're gonna keep it moving. So once again, if you do not have the Albert app, it's a little blue app with like a sideways what you call them things with the sand in
Oh,
it.
or hourglass.
Hourglass. Yeah. With a sideways hourglass. You need this app. Now, I'm not going to explain everything that the app does today. I want to explain one specific piece that we're going to take advantage of over these next couple of years. And I say years because this is investing. The trading piece is short term. That's quick money. But this investment piece is long term.
Yeah.
We playing a long game, especially that Donald Trump is in office. So a lot of you niggas missed out last time Trump was in office because y'all so focused on, oh, does he like black people? Does he not? These laws and all. Get your money, stay out the way. I made money on accident when Trump was in office the last time. Now we gonna make money on purpose. Now that he's in office again. And what we're gonna do, Albert has a setup for investments. And when you go on the app, it's an investment piece, probably about midway. Click on that and you go to portfolios. Now they give you a selection, it's three selections of portfolios. What we're gonna focus on in 2025, and at least for these, excuse me, at least for these next couple years that Trump is in office, the aggressive portfolio. You have to be, how can I put this? You gotta be intentional about your bread. You gotta understand where you are and where you're trying to go financially. We don't have time. I know people say time is money. No, 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 no. We don't have time. We trying to get rich now. We trying to get rich now. Although yes, this is a long-term game. We will get rich with the trading. We're gonna get rich with the investing, and we're gonna use that money to get rich in other assets, other pieces. We're gonna grab other pieces of wealth. But back to Albert. You want to use the aggressive portfolio. Now, mind you, disclaimer, I'm no financial advisor. I did finance in the army, but that don't make me a financial advisor. But I'm letting you know the best way to make money if you're not trading. Now, this is something you don't have to look at the charts 24/7. Use it. Think of it as a savings account. Drop the money in, let it grow. Because over this past year, and I got this written down. Over this past year, the aggressive portfolio has grown 21%. You
Mm.
you not seeing those kind of gains on the investing side. Like not your Teslas, not your, your Apples, your Microsofts. Yes, they have consistent gains, but 21% overall in a year is crazy on that side. So what I need y'all to do is just start putting money into it. Drop whatever you got extra from the paycheck, drop the money into it. All right, because I'll finish up.
Good. Keep going.
Yeah. But drop your bread into it. That's what needs to happen because we getting wealthy and rich in multiple places, but that specifically is something easy. You download the app, you connect your bank account, and let it grow. It's almost like a set it and forget it because you can automate it too.
Yeah.
So if you set a certain amount of
That's
bread,
the
say you
key
do
part. Automated.
the automation is the key. Have the long-term approach, and that's going to lead to the significant growth over the course of time. We'll revisit it again because Albert has a lot of other features that I want to talk about, but this is that aggressive portfolio is something that Cuzzo and I are about to attack, and we suggest that you do that too. So I'm a segue into this final piece. This is what y'all niggas really want to hear. Y'all niggas out here losing parlays by one when y'all could be simply using AI. And what I mean by that is, now granted, it's a lot of them out there. It just a matter how much you want to spend. But why would you continue to keep losing these parlays by one leg? It- you don't need to.
Science to
Get-
it. We're gonna teach you. Um, One of the things is definitely gematria.
oh
Um,
yeah.
Decipher codes, numbers, up and up, over and unders, the TUs, all that stuff. All that stuff matters, and um, that shit don't miss because it's encoded. So when you learn how to read code, that shit is that's like stealing candy.
Sky's the limit.
But
It,
um,
it's
I got daddy duty real quick, so love y'all. Peace.
yeah. We appreciate you, Cuzzo. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up.
Knock it out. Hey,
Salute.
you on the way though.
We appreciate your knowledge, Cuzzo. We'll catch you on the next
All
one.
right, bro.
So I'm gonna finish up talking about how you can use AI for the sports betting. Now, I'm surprised my boy Juke Picks ain't jumping alive. He probably watching the games. But there is an application out there on the market called Juke Picks. I use it specifically um, to place my bets on the sports world. Now, once upon a time, I was just out here just betting off my knowledge, but obviously it's a lot of bigger things out there that affect the sports world that my simple knowledge wasn't able to grasp. I was winning sometimes, but it wasn't often. And then I came across Juke Picks. So Juke Picks and its AI capabilities is changing the game. Like I can't say anything else other than the fact that it is literally, excuse me, sorry, it's literally changing the game. This tool uses machine learning algorithms to analyze historical data, player statistics, even down to weather conditions. Like it's crazy. And what it does is provides betting recommendations based on the analysis of all those things I just listed. Now, it's not 100%, and nothing is. It's just like trading. It's not going to be 100%. But using this technology and risk management, of course, you are going to win way more than you lose. And on top of that, it cuts out the time that you have to research for picks. I can literally open up the application, select the sport, and it'll give me a list of player props, a list of money lines, a list of spreads. Like, prime example, today, I got a whole bunch of bets out there today. Money lines, spreads, player props, all that from the app. And for you individuals out there who keep losing your parlays by one, it has a parlay builder. Yes, it will build a parlay for you. Two man, three man, four man, based on the statistics and the information that it grabs. Sometimes it'll only have a certain amount of picks, other times it'll be a plethora of picks. But you just go based off of the information it gives you. You ain't got to think about it and no time for research. So utilize AI and automation to your advantage. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up, but I appreciate y'all for listening. I appreciate y'all just being here with us on this journey. We got a long journey, long journey. Like I said, this is only episode 2. But if y'all got any questions about binary options, hit my DMs. If y'all got any questions about Albert, hit my DMs. And especially Juke Picks for my parlay folks out there. If y'all want the app, I got a link. I'll drop the link, and then I even tag my boy Juke Picks because he's the creator. So shout out to Jew Picks. But y'all stay tuned for the next episode. Peace and love.